50 mil. Smack the shit out of a rapper. Which rapper you smacking for 50 mil?
Shit, a rapper. The nerds blank. Niggas say some shit on accident that rhymes. Smack the shit out your man. If I remember some shit you would said back in the day that rhymed, your ass is good as slam.
I give you 50 mil. Remember when my daughter sung this for Father's Day?
Look at this venue. What a remarkable. And here he is. Sergio. This bout is scheduled. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny sky.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here in this venue. It's going to be something special.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. They exchange punches. Jab not finding its target. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. That counter shot lands. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
If you are on the losing side of this fight time and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you press right for this. But right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped for it.
Can they figure out the combination to this?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this match. Nice counter shot. Tried to score with the jab. You'll get knocked out. Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope they're not going to draw.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep the momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little thing to do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You got to like what you're seeing as we get to the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, that's not your lovely, so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
scores with the counter. Perfect counter shot. Straight right, just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. That one lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided three. There's the bell to start round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here's a counter shot. Counter punching. That right hook won't score. A perfect counter land. And he misses with that jab. Punch is beginning to take its toll. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. The judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right, just misses. Good one. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that. Here we go to the 4th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you want that hands down.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. The bigger power puncher is a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary here halfway through the round. And I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. The resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's alright to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that one. Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations that's just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. And if you find your fight, hold and tie him up just until your head clears again, and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. How much confidence do you build when your opponent's hitting you with the best shot and you're walking right through?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, that's not your nothing, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Crawford in that one. There's the bell to start round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Because my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you won that hands down.
We've seen in the past in this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose in these earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He fails to score that left hook. Trying to land that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He threw a punch and just got countered. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Because you've got good chin doesn't mean you've got level skill. You can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pop areas over the background, the cheekbone. You've just got to try to cut them, skin them, go for speed.
How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they throw a shot, they get count. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Here comes round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come on now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. This is with the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice the middle. Nice counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring in the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so slow, so tough. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford and there's the bell for round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fight.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the sense of the combat.
That jab misses. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a class. You've got to relax.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, just that nudge.
Oh, wow, it's a fucking ball, huh?
What a punch. That counter shot lands. He just misses with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Missing with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this field.
Bullshit. How the fuck they won't let me block, bro? That shit be funny as shit. They just be throwing on this game. They really stop playing and shit. This shit really retarded. God damn, bro. Shit be goofy. Just keep letting that nigga throw power punch, you garbage and shit. Bro. And this dumbass Jason fucking does.
We welcome you to King Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I name them all? Flyweight, super bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight, and light middleweight. He's won championships in each one of those divisions. Terrence Bud Crawford.
Some of these fights, I didn't understand.
This round is scheduled. All the talking has been done. It's time to start it. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Perfect counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. That one will count. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Punch, counter punch. After so much fight, and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch and nudging, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Jab does not score. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. And there's the bell for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
He misses with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. That punch landed. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with that jab. The perfect counter lands. This has been a very competitive round. Oh, wait a minute! Crawford's legs are all over the place. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao now. On to the fourth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses.
God, bro, come on. Keep running, bro.
Swinging and a miss with the hook.
Keep running shit.
That jab doesn't find a home. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. Be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's all offense all the time. Nice slip to avoid the jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny. On to the fifth we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They need to be careful they don't push themselves out here. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
threw the hook, didn't land. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he just misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. Let's start the sixth. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. That counter shot lands. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. So I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's trying to find his way back into this. Couldn't land that jab. This round can go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. He is down big time. And there's the bell to start round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The exchange. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, playing the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here. Round 8, and we're off again. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they get fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Nice counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That one lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
What a wonderful.